There you go, beautiful. You just have to readjust the color on it. Alright, so right now what we're going to do is deal with this today. Another one today. This is a Super SD system. Basically what this is, it's a an ODE drive for your PC Engine core system or TurboGrafx as well. This provides CD-based games on your system, and it has RGB. But today we're going to be focusing on the RGB side of it today. Today we're going to be focusing on the RGB side of it today. We're going to be doing that, and then that's going to improve the colors, that improve the quality of the RGB thing. The amp that was supposedly built here, because apparently there's a lot of noise and such on it, and what's this guy's name? It's Voltar. Voltar was smart enough to create an amp for it. The guy's fucking amazing. Who likes to feel himself a little bit. If you guys know who I'm talking about, Voltar is very, very amazing. There was some audio fixes as well for it, and you just added a 33 I think it was 33 or no 22 microfarad cap on a resistor, and it cleans up the noise on it. So, but today we will. So this is what it looks like, and this sits in the back of the PC Engine core graphics or the or the TurboGrafx, because it has an expansion bay over here. So, and so I managed to order a couple boards. These boards are all gone now, but let me get this stuff out of the way. Whip this bad boy out. Change the tip on this as well. So basically what it is, it's, I got a sandwich bag full of drugs and stuff like that. No, basically what we have to do is assemble this bare amp. Onto the system. So, but first, before we do that, we're gonna have to filter board. Assemble this amp first with the parts that he gave us and stuff. You can order them at Oshpark if you want to assemble it yourself. Assemble it yourself. Hold on, let me just find the link for it. Oh! Guys have been making a lot of stuff for it. So this bypass cleans up the signals on it. I don't have a core graphics to test it out, but we're just going to be doing the installation today for anybody that's interested in doing the install for it. Voltar's thing. Get the pictures. So that would be the link for it, though. This mod. Alright. So I will show you guys how to install this. There isn't any documentation on this, but it's fairly simple. It's pretty simple to a point where I guess you guys could understand it. You know, if you guys understand how to mod and wire up your own things. Let's assemble this first. So that's the board right there. It comes with all the parts that you need. Oh shit, did I forget something? God damn it. Bodied. Well, I'll just assemble some of this stuff, but I forgot one part of the component, so I'll probably just add them in next time and whatnot. But I can do the install afterwards. So first thing first is this needs to be grounded off first over here. So get our screwdriver. Get everything else except the one mic. So apparently this board has a little bit of a revision issue, so we're gonna have to like scrape this plane off here. Wire all these guys to ground. So get our iron, grab our tip over here. Basically what I did is just scraped it off. Get everything except the caps, god dang it. It's whatever. Sorry guys. This is like in the middle of like grabbing everything and I totally forgot to grab that part. So take this from here. Let's turn this on.
Hey, don't eat your food. Don't eat your food. Crazy. What are you doing there? Oh. You shut up. What are you following me for? Why are you following me?
So we just take meow. That's all it does is just meows. Alright, so with this thing we're just gonna have to I guess I can show you guys the install. It's pretty fairly simple. So right now I'm just gonna go ground this. I'm just gonna go ground this shit here. Because right now it doesn't work on regular composite. But I guess in the future he'll have this thing cleaned up. Alright, cool. Hey! Oh hey, how's it going, Monoa? How are you doing? So right now we're going to be assembling this. God dang it, I just wish I didn't miss the other, I forgot the other caps. Just missed the 0.1 microfarad cap. A little bit salty about it, but whatever. But right now, with the guide I just showed you, that little diagram I just showed you, that's how we should be installing it. Just going to be doing some quick PCB assembly here. Slap on some 85 ohm resistors. These are all 0.0805 resistors on it. I mean parts, component parts if you're doing SMD work. OD05 is easy for me to solder. It's manageable. So put this over here. Round this guy over here. Next one is 0.1 microfarad, which I don't have. I forgot to bring. I'm so salty about it. Fuck me. Yeah. Yeah, everything is great. I've been so busy. It's like non-stop crazy madness and stuff. Alright, so the next one, this one in the middle is supposed to be, supposed to be 0.1, but I don't have that with me, unfortunately. But and then since we have the 75 ohm, we're putting the 75 ohm resistor right next to the chip over here, the amp placement for the amp over here. So what I just do is just take this little amp. Let's make it more comfortable for me. Put this over here, and over here. So 75 ohm goes over here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get that big size. I'm gonna make the skinny one. You know, you chose that one. You chose that one.
Alright, so we
You're
have
gonna get me another milk.
so we have that over
Get
there.
me my milk.
That's your 75 ohm right there. The reason why I had to like cut this earlier, like you know, scratch off the trace over here, because it doesn't have any grounding over here, and Mobius Strip Tech found that out. So alright, let's see. Got this done. So the next part is 750 ohms. No, we don't need that. 10k ohms. Yeah, this is not too bad though. These are 0805. The sizes on these are pretty reasonable for me to work with. So what's like, depending on the size, like there's like usually a 4-digit. The smaller the numbers, let's say for example 0603, it's still manageable, but everything else, these are all SMD surface mounted stuff you have to do. So see all these little components here, whatnot. Just get it close by the picture. So all that is all surface mounted. Usually I use this with like the hot air station and whatnot. 1, 2, 3. At the same time, I usually like to heat up one surface if I'm soldering these by hand, but because that way you get like a way to stick it down here. There you go. That's one. Like, it helps you mount down one part easier. Whoopsies. And then just put in another one. Yeah, really, man. Like for 300 bucks, I mean, it's not really worth it. I know in the future there is some other future projects. So like, you know, if you want to save your money before, you know, for the next ODE project, save it, because there's somebody else with this idea of using you know, using a Hue card to play CD-based games, which is amazing, man. Like I'd rather prefer that than anything anytime. So what I'm soldering over here is 10k ohms for that. So I'm sure I don't have a bridge here either. Okay, cool. And over here, this little part over here is going to be our tantalum capacitor. It's going to be 220 microfarad, 220 microfarad. over here. Just stick this over here. So you see this little stripe here? That's usually the positive end. So we usually stick the positive end on over here, side of the pad. So, yeah, I know. It's he was I tried to message him about it. He didn't like it, so he wasn't really too fond of what I said. I was like, you know, cause like, honestly, you should get what you pay for, man. It's like if you're gonna take, you know, like constructive criticism is good, but don't say it to be offensive. But like you are charging, you know, like you're building a product, and it's not fair to like the customers that buy them and stuff like that.
Hey, calm down. I'm gonna cut the nails. You mean?
Very good.
Cutting your nails and that's it. Shut your mouth.
Good, it's not bridging. So, see. Just want to make sure there isn't any bridge over there.
Shut up.
Alright, so we just apply this part over here. And then we have this. And then from here, that's your cap. Yeah, so far this is like the best solution that Voltar's provided. He actually won the internet that day for coming up with a solution to fix this up. And I'm really happy for that, man. If you hear this, Voltar, fuck you, Voltar. You fucking suck, man. But yeah, he's the best. Yes, the Hue debug. That is the one. That is the one. I'm really excited for that product to come out too. So it's a guy from Taiwan. I spoke to the guy. He's seems really cool. Like the guy's like really big into like PC Engine and stuff. So,
Okay.
but yeah. Making this shit look pretty for him, man. So, like I'm really excited for it, you know, as a like guy doing like PCB assembly. I think he has a lot of potential on his thing.
Right there.
So,
You don't go nowhere now. Watch.
it's a shame. I'm just like really salty at myself for not getting the right piece. No, for getting a piece, like. So we have a bipolar transistor here. This is gonna go onto right here. If you guys want the bill of material or you want to assemble yourself, you get them at Ash Park, Voltaire's Ash Park link page. Or, you know, these things are generally made to order.
No.
Okay. So, we gotta get the amp over here. Yes, I got some amps here. Nice. Uses the famous 7374 amp on it. 73, 74 amp over here. This we're gonna have to drown this in flux though. Just put this over here. And then just take a little bit of solder and just just take our thing over here. Let's get this mounted down beautifully. See, that's one part. That part is meant to be bridged together, so. A little bit more flux here, and this drown this is not a solder. Nice and clean. See? Now this over here, the LPF, you could either it's told by Volta, you have to set a jumper here. So let's set this to on. There you go. Set that on. And then from here, we need to add in first 3 over here. Add in 1.4 K ohms over here, and this one's going to be 1.8. So, it's done. This is done. I can put this away now. We have a few of these left. Wonderful. Oh wait, did I forget something else? I need to set up a couple things over here. Ohms? No, I just had it before. No. Oh, here you are. Before we do that, there's 2 things I need to do. Put these amps away. It's this one. Where's the tantalum? Ah, here you go. I also need just one of these guys. It's going to be on the middle. We have a 10 microfarad as well. There we go. Just put it right over here. some a little bit more flux. Too much solder here, as you can see. Way too much solder. Hold on. Clean it. Test it. Good, jeez. That was a pain in the butt. Now I just need to bridge this part over here. Maybe I have to scratch off the There you go. Beautiful. There you go. That's that. Oh gosh, it's a little bit messy, but not like a little bit of rubbing alcohol and what you call it? Cut and swab can't solve that. Just clean that up. So 1.4K. Oh, nice. This okay. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. Go climbing ladders. That is very, very interesting. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we just put in what you call it? The 1.4K ohms on this. Stick this on here. As you can see, you know, I like to stick in solder on one side because it's easier for me to mount it. And if you put in both sides, it's gonna be harder to mount because you're soldering. You have to balance the SMD chip once you solder onto one side. So. So there you go. That's that. And then I just need to clean this up a bit up here. Give me 1 second. Rubbing alcohol. And then we add a 1.8 ohm resistor on the bottom of this bipolar transistor. So let's get that out. Oh, alright, which I don't have the SMDs for, so it's not a big deal. Let's see. I know this is a weird question in the long run, but do you have any? Do you have a multimeter on you? No, right? Yeah. No. Okay. I figured as much. Yeah. Let's say should have seen it. Let's see. Let's clean this up. This little guy over here, where are we at? So we're just going to use a regular resistor over here on this part. Just clean this piece up here. So like right over here, just put this little resistor over here. Let's get one side. A little bit more to it. That's it. Okay, great. So we have this over here. Let's see what else I need to do. Let's put this up a little bit more. So yeah, I'll show you guys how to install it. It's pretty simple. Well, I guess. Where is this? Here you go. Here's the SSD system. move this part. So now that we have this somewhat assembled, we can put this, start the assembly process here. Let's see which version this is. This is a version 2, I believe. 365. So this is the board itself in all of its glory. Yay. A little bit dusty here, but... So for this amp, we just place it right over here. In the corner, like so. Over here, because your pinouts are going to be for sync, oh whoops, right here at this corner. Sync RGB, sync, yeah, the RGB signals and whatnot should all be there. Power and ground, so it should sit right in the corner of it, like so. Like so, okay? Should sit right over there, such. Let me look at these signals real quick. Basically what we do, once we install that, we have to remove everything here on the entire left. So all this stuff here will be gone. So. Like the crazy part is, I heard he even reversed this part of the cat as well. Okay.
Just want to double check to make sure.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So I believe this is like a second version of it on this mod. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yes, this is the version 2 on it. Just to look it up. All right. So let's set the jumper here, V2, over here. So it's a version 2, just by looking at it. So first thing first, let's put this over here. is how it's supposed to be mounted, at the very corner of it. And then just get your again, flux. I love flux. Flux is amazing. And just apply solder to the vias. It's a nice little solid. Gets enough solder so it reaches the bottom of the pin. That going over there. Solder. Just make sure that it just heats up on the other side of the pin. Which it is. It's nice and clean right here. And then from here, on this side, the front side over here, just remove all this crap here. This is all the video signal. It's all on the left side over here. Basically what we do is just remove all the jazz over here. Take out all this stuff here. Remove these components. This one. 2. Oops. 2. Just take your soldering iron and just hit each side. So like, and just rock it back and forth. See, we'll just go out over there. Oh, fuck. What's that? It's another one. Yeah, normally if you do the audio fix, it's right over here at R something, right underneath the, right over here. If you want to do the audio fix, it's right over here. Basically, you just add a R1. It's underneath the C77, and basically what you do is just add a 22 microfarad cap over there to just clean up the signals. It's Firebrand's special. Move this here. Move this here. Move this here. Move this. I wonder if this guy is using like the McChris amp style to it. I mean, if he is, then I could reuse some of these caps here, if that's the case. Just want to double check to make sure. Yeah, he purposely said that. You know, it's the reason. There's a good reason why. I mean, he's obviously a big fan of somebody, but you know, Tire Onion, I think. But you know, that's what I'm assuming. But that's probably why he probably named it that. Gave it a great name too. So. So I just want to make sure, like, you know, with the caps I just removed, I could probably reuse it. Hopefully, if it's the right value, I could reuse it on this amp itself, recycle it and whatnot. Always thinking ahead and thinking green, I guess. So, so yeah, everything should be right, I guess. So it is using a point because he's using where'd I put it? Oh. So he is using what you call it? 0.1s for these things. All right. Before we do that, let's put these together. Since there's 3.6 resistors on them. Should I or should I not? That's a question. I guess I'll do that at home then. Fuck it. Because I'd rather be safe than, you know, be sorry. I don't want to risk it. Alright, so anyways, carrying on, we're just removing all this jazz here. Take this over here. Just moving all this stuff here. Clean that part off. Rock this piece off here. This little cap here off. Sometimes these things can get a little bit stubborn. There you go. Get out of my life. Alright, cool. Now I'll just do this as well. Move this thing here. Yay. It's gone. Don't need that cap no more. Almost there, which is almost, except this part, we don't need to remove that, but remove everything that's over here. Remove these 0 ohms resistors. I don't know why I put that there though, honestly. It's kind of silly to like put 0 ohm resistors over here. Move this capacitor. Move these. Move that. It's gone. Get out of here, get out of here. Alright. Just click. And remove this piece over here as well. Just remove that. Remove this little third bead here. Remove these little 2 logic gates, and we should be good to go for the bypass. What's that? It's 1. Good. So we moved everything out here. This is all done and removed. What I'm gonna do is just get my soldering braid here and just clean this up a bit. So just use our thing to suck up everything here. Just make it nice and clean. Just move it out of existence. Okay. Alright, so it's been cleaned up nicely, see? All cleaned up and everything. So we don't need any of these parts here. These are all done. Now, we're ready to start this up, I guess. Again, I will add these back later on. Let's see, where's it rubbing off? Let's clean this up. Get all this stuff out here. So there's all the signals are over here that we're going to be focusing on. Oh, over here that we're going to be focusing on. Let's get our cable. Alright. So you could use ribbon cables for this type of job, but I didn't bring any ribbon cables with me today. We will be wiring this up here. I will show you the points for it. So what you need to focus on is just only 4 points. Your C-sync line, which is over here. Your red signal, which is right next to it. So yeah, sync signal is right over here. Your red signal is going to be right over here. Green is going to be right over here. And then blue is going to be right over here. There's a couple ways to do this. Let's put this up here. Strip these guys. So let's heat up the points like we mentioned before. Blue's right over here, green's right over here, red's right over here, and then C-sync is right over there. Turn this up. I could do it with the VIA over. There's a VIA right over here. This is leads straight to the blue signal. You could either do that, or you could solder it over here. I'm thinking maybe I could just solder the blue right over here. So. Just put that over there, and then clean up the signals over here real quick. Make it nice and tight. There you go. Put that over there. Solder straight over there like that. That's going to be your blue signal. Again, this is for demonstration purposes only. I will put in the final picture in for how the amp is supposed to be done with the other caps. So G is right over here. It's the second one. So but first let's get the sync down. Clean the signals up first. Alright, that's that. That's your sync signal right there. And then we're gonna put this over here on this part. Composite blanking. Provides video blanking signal right here. Ah, ouch. Got that over there. That's 2. And let's get the third one over here. this up a bit. Right here, I guess. Put this over here. Wire it up to this part over here. Oh, it might be a little bit too long. I want to keep it shorter. Keep the wire short. Put this over here. Side of this over here. And last but not least, just get our red signal, which is... Did I goof up? Yeah, I did goof up. Ha ha ha. Funny. Oh, sorry. The green signal goes up here. A little bit of solder here. That's that. Alright. And then red goes over here at the very corner of it. And then we should be done here. Okay, so we just take a solder, wire it up over here, and then just take our last signal over, last wire over here, and then right over here. And that's it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And that's it. Yep. There you guys go. This is the FU-RGB No, unfortunately not. I didn't. I have to get the other components over here. As you can see, you know, I'm missing only these 4 pieces over here. Well, 6 of them. They're all 0.1 microfarad. Unfortunately, my dumbass didn't bring it over, so I am really sorry about that. I could probably bring it in, you know, show it to you guys next time or something. If I can find a PC Engine, because I only have a Duo, unfortunately. But yeah. Yeah, I know. I had it working on it last time. I am kind of disappointed too, man. Let's get this out of the way. So with that said, I think this concludes our stream for today. I will post up the pictures and stuff like that. If you guys have any questions and whatnot, just let me know. Yeah, the Duo and the Duo R, they're both not compatible with it. So wait do I got caught with the good one, right? Seriously. Because I'd rather have those, you know, than something. Because I wanted the CD player, man. And so that's how you guys RGB mod a RGB bypass a Terra Onion Super System SD, Super SD System 3, super stupid stuff thing going on. Yeah. I'm already done for now. I could answer some questions if you guys are available. Like I'll be down to help, you know, like help you guys out, or you know, and whatnot. Yeah, totally shoot. Yeah, go ahead. By all means, just answer. Ask away. I'll answer it for you. Just looking. Yes, it is possible on the GameCube. Panasonic Q, you could change region, but you can't change what you call it? The Panasonic Q, you could play region-based games if it's NTSC. Unfortunately, not for the PAL. But if you use it on a regular GameCube, yes, you could use you could change the hertz of the game from PAL to NTSC if you use the Xeno GC chip. Yes, that could work. Not with the mod chip. If you have the mod, if you have the, well, we'll just call it a region-free chip. If you have that chip, it's what you call it? It's possible, but I have not confirmed it with the Panasonic Q. But with the GameCube, yes, you can't change it. Even if you do the switch on it, you cannot change the game, the hertz on it without using the region-free chip for the Xeno GC region-free chip. So. Fortunately not. But only if you use the Xeno GC, it'll force it. It'll force it to 6.